So what are some of the challenges that you face in modeling certain behaviors to your children? Now, you know there's certain indicators that allow you to be the adult and you to be the parent. However, there are some challenges in modeling what you would like to see your child model. And as an old saying goes, you are the first teacher and a home is the first classroom. My name is Taharka Sankara, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I am a licensed clinical alcohol and drug counselor, and I'm also certified in trauma-focused cognitive behavior therapy. And with this skill set, I seek to empower parents and youth to refine the quality of their relationship by increasing self-awareness, enhancing communication, and developing some emotional management skills so that they can enjoy a peace of mind, and at the end of the day, transfer intergenerational health. Now, as the parent, everything is not always gonna be smooth sailing. There are gonna be some challenges, but the biggest way to overcome some of the challenges is being able to model the behavior and the attitudes that you would like to see your child demonstrate. But there are some challenges that come with that. And one of the challenges that I see commonly in working with parents and their youth is the parents' ability to manage their own emotions. And that may be one of your challenges, right, in modeling. How do you manage emotion? How do you deal with frustration? How do you handle disappointment? How do you manage disagreement? And one of the things that often happens is parents become overly charged. They become deeply engaged. They become very loud. They become very demanding and dominating in the situation. And the child actually sees that, so they don't get the proper model of how to deal with real life situations. And when they're in a situation, they're gonna respond, they're gonna react just as you demonstrate. So one of the challenges in modeling is managing your own emotions and taking care of yourself in the best way possible. And that is strongly encouraged and emphasized in mental health, that in order for you to take care of someone else, you have to be able to take care of yourself. So manage your emotions and model the appropriate responses and reactions to difficulty. Secondly, there is the consistency of parenting, the consistency of rules, the consistency of boundaries. And children often see the contradiction. So one day you have one rule that's established, or if you have multiple children, you may enforce a rule a certain type of way, but then when it comes to the other child, you may not. So it starts to create a contradiction. It starts to create the dissension. It becomes ammunition to argue, to debate, to negotiate, and to compromise, because now you're flexing a little too much and you're not being the stern parent that you need to be. You're not holding your ground. And so you want to be consistent. You want to test your consistency. You want to monitor your consistency, and you want to model that. You want to be able to demonstrate that regardless of the situation, regardless of the person, this is who I am, and this is how I'm going to conduct myself as an adult and conduct myself as a parent. So you want to be consistent and allow your children to see some stability across the line. Another difficulty that I encounter of modeling certain behaviors is situational adjustments, right? Being able to be flexible in a situation based on the context of the situation. And so one of the things is, in a certain environment, certain behavior, certain attitudes may be appropriate, but in another environment, it will not be appropriate. And when you make these adjustments, again, your child sees the contradiction. And if not properly explained, and if you don't give them the time to inform them of why is it necessary for you to make the adjustment, then all they see is a contradiction, and it becomes difficult to model certain behaviors because they learn that they can be one way in a situation, and then a new situation, they could be another way. And so you want to be able to model situations and how you adjust, how you adapt to the situation. But you also want to be able to communicate and inform the child what's the reason why you're being flexible in this situation, why in this circumstances there's a need for you to compromise or negotiate and come to a different term of agreement. But at the end of the day, you want to ensure that the best way to model to your child to get them to move in the direction that you need them to move in is you want to be able to manage your emotions. You want to be able to demonstrate consistency, and you want to also inform them and guide them of how to adjust according to the circumstances and situation. I hope this helps because you are a parent and you do encounter challenges with your child. But if you want more information, you want to have this discussion go a little further and join other parents and like-minded adults, join the Next Gen Parenting Group. You could click the link, you could sign up, and we can have a wide array of discussions about different challenges on your parenting journey. So join the Next Gen Parenting Group, and I do look forward to seeing you in that room.